Unremarkable and ordinary? Gears of War Judgment is a game that holds exceptionally high reviews from its launch. I have to think that the multiplayer and the social aspect of the game was excellent around that time, because the story and campaign playthrough was a pretty forgettable experience for me. Welcome to completion number 75 of the Potato Backlog Project. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video for the real Hammer of Dawn, the Tater Raider, and let's talk about Gears of War Judgment. I have owned this game since release, but never got around to playing it. I enjoyed the Gears mainline franchise games back in the day, but never really got too much into the multiplayer aspect. I know multiplayer is a large part of it, and Gears of War has a very dedicated community who love the style of play the game brings to the table. That said, I'm just talking about the Judgment campaign in this video as played in 2024. This is a prequel story following Kilo's squad led by Lieutenant Baird. The game starts with the squad up for court-martial for doing something that was probably the right thing to do, but their crazy strict military leader guy is gonna kill them for it because they disobeyed direct orders. You know, that old chestnut. The squad's testimony of events plays out as the campaign levels themselves, kind of like playing through the story as they're telling it. The gameplay itself was fine. It's Gears of War. There wasn't anything new here in my eyes. Cover-based shooter with some fun guns to use. It felt a lot like Gears of War 3 without the good story or characters. Judgment's level structure did feel much more linear in comparison to the other games though, and each section rated you on performance. The issue for me was how short the sections were. It pulled me out of the story the game was trying to tell, continuously seeing the ratings come up before loading into the next portion. This would be broken up by cinematic cutscenes when switching to the next squad member's testimony, but the result of this style made every section feel the same. Burst down the door, grab some ammo, shoot all the bad guys, see your score, and then just keep doing it. Outside of a little bit of banter between the squad, there's no real character development, no significant emotional stakes, nothing to make the player feel connected to the world, nothing to drive you to feel anything at all. The mainline Gears games for me are memorable because of the story, the characters, the impossible situations. Sure, you never forget the first time you chainsaw a grub in half, but the narrative is what holds in people's minds. The characters, the triumphs, the losses. The biggest win for me with this game was that it made me want to go back and replay the old Gears games. If you haven't played anything from the series, I suggest starting with Gears 1, the definitive edition, and then play onwards in sequence. Everything is on Game Pass and playable on Xbox and PC. 2 happy potato faces out of 5. Remember, this is just from my experience with the campaign. If you played this game back in the day and loved the multiplayer, that's awesome. Let me know your favorite part of that experience. The campaign for me though was a dud, forgettable, and really only there for super fans of the series. And with that, the Backlog Project rolls on. Thank you so much for watching. Be kind to yourselves and other people that deserve it. We're on to the next one. 75 down, bro. Whoa.